Now recording.
He said it, not me. Let me start the stream a dream streams. Start the dream stream. Why is my stream yellow? What is it?
You're not drinking enough water.
My stream smells like asparagus.
Oh, I was. That's better than my thought. Where my thoughts went on that one.
Why does my stream smell like ass?
Toaster strudel.
I was gonna make an Asian joke, but that would be rude of me.
Why? Why would it be rude?
Yeah, envy. Why? Why envy?
No
Why
idea,
would-
because I'm trying to be all inclusive, and that would be rude of me.
All inclusive.
All inclusive.
The Dee and Chee Show.
Because I roll like that.
Is this season 6? It is.
Are we-
First episode, season 6. How about them apples?
I got stories.
I
Yeah,
got stories too.
I'm
I
excited.
bet you do.
I got nothing. I mean, I do, but nothing major. What was I doing?
You
Stream.
know what I was thinking? You know what I was thinking is
Chinese chicken?
Yeah. Your brain starts ticking. So what we need to do is each of us need to come up with a topic
No,
and we have to bring it on Sunday.
that's gay. You do
Or,
that.
You know what
I
what
do
else-
that every
Well,
time, every show. I come up with, I bring shit to the show.
You do. You do.
I used to.
Slacker, slack ass.
But what I was thinking too is that we could like review a video and like make fun of it.
I'm down. That sounds fun.
That would be fun.
Or like find like you know how like people find videos on the internet and they
No.
review them or they break them down or
They do that?
I love when people read the "Am I the Asshole" stories and comment on it. Those are my favorites. But everyone does them, so I get it.
Okay,
I've never heard
I'm
of it.
ready.
Yeah, man.
Really?
Yeah.
They're like on Reddit. They're "Am I the Asshole?" And they're like, "Am I the asshole?" Because and they tell their story, and then people like react to it and give their input.
Oh, I thought you meant like
I
an
100%
actual
am the
podcast.
asshole.
I mean, people do podcasts. That's what their whole podcast is.
Is
It's just
Am I
read
the
"Am I the
Asshole?
Asshole?" Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Why isn't
Yeah.
this streaming? It says it's streaming on my phone, so I don't
Press
know.
the
Maybe
button.
press the goddamn button. I love you, bro. Anyway, thank you for tuning in to the Dee and Chee Show featuring Envy. I'm your host, Dee.
I am your host, Chi.
I am your featured guest, Envy.
And we are here
I
to
think.
entertain you, I think.
I hope.
Again.
I want her to be a regular host, but, featured guest, I guess. Guest?
You gave me no time to prepare what I was supposed to say. You said something fancy. She said something fancy. I don't know. What am I supposed to say?
Just pulled it out of my ass.
I'm your
I have no
host.
idea.
I don't
I
know.
don't want to be too full of myself already. You gotta give me some time to work into it.
Oh.
Yeah. Jesus, Dee.
The fuck do
Yeah.
I know about doing shows?
I don't know. We press a button. Here we are. Hi.
Yeah. Hi. 6 episodes later.
I missed you guys. It's been fun.
I did too.
I missed you guys too.
I'm going to bed.
It's been weeks since we've been
Weeks.
since we bantered together.
It's been a lot going on, huh?
Two
Been
of
busy.
those 3 weeks were my fault. And I apologize.
No, it's cool, man. It's been busy. Like,
It's
it's that time of the year right before it gets cold and everything shuts down and nobody wants to go out and do shit. This is where I come alive. Dude, no, like I got all my camping shit ready. I found the campsite where I'm going. I got it all fucking worked out. I got my camp stove burned in. I'm ready, bro.
When are you going?
Where? It's
When?
November. Well, I probably shouldn't say because I might get robbed because people will be like, oh, he's not there at home at this day. But anyway, next month.
Nice.
Mum's the
That's
word.
Exciting.
But my roommate will be here. He's watching the dogs.
Good.
Dog, maybe. I might take one dog with me. I haven't decided. I was thinking about taking Laszlo.
Would they be sad if they get separated?
No. Nooks
Oh,
won't.
okay.
If Nooks is here, he'll just hang out with the guy downstairs, so it'll be fine. I don't know
sounds
why your
ominous.
stream's
You
not
hang out
showing
with
up.
the guy downstairs.
I don't want to say his name. You never know. You don't
Stranger
know. He
danger.
could be like
Yeah.
hiding from the FBI or some shit. I don't fucking know. It's just some random
A
guy.
Whip Pro or some shit.
Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. You never know with these people. But yeah.
That's true.
These people.
These people.
These people.
Who the fuck is...
These people.
Who the fuck is these people?
The guy downstairs. Shit.
Yeah. It sounds like the guy on the couch.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking the exact same thing.
That's like the first thing that came into my head when I first said it. I was like,
Find the guy on the couch.
the Dee and Chee Show. I don't know why I didn't post to the regular Facebook and just whatever. Anyway,
I chose not to.
what you guys been up to? Anything good?
Yeah.
So,
Good show. Call you later.
yeah, thanks guys. Good night. So, after Envy's wedding anniversary, 'twas my wedding anniversary.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to ask how that went.
So,
Yeah.
we, our wedding anniversary was on the 21st. So we went
Congratulations.
Happy late anniversary. Sorry. I missed it.
You're fine. So we went to one of those secluded cabins in the woods.
That's
Ooh.
creepy.
So it was, the way that it was it was one of those Airbnbs, and the way
Oh, okay.
that, like, it looked like it was one of those like A-frame TP style cabins.
Mm-hmm.
So it was very pointy triangle, but it was all like it was like a glamping style.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
all the amenities, internet, and all that kind of stuff, shower, all that jazz. But it was
That's not camping.
in the middle. No, it wasn't at all. It was it was like a cabin. It was a cabin.
Yeah.
But still, that's fun. That's fun.
So the way that this specific person or this particular person took these pictures and made it seem like it was like this cabin was like no shit, excuse me, in the middle of the woods. Well, we get there and we're driving down these dirt roads. And I'm like, all right, well, we're going through dirt roads, so it's gonna be wooded, you know. But it's like the hills have eyes. Fucking cars stacked on top of each other.
Oh.
Fucking
Were you in West Virginia?
double wides, fences around them. You know, fucking rebel flags sticking out with big old Trump.
Hell yeah.
Damn on, you know,
Them's my people.
You know what I'm saying?
I grew up with them people right there. Them people raised me.
It was. I know. Fuck.
I mean, look how white I am.
I know. Fuck. But it was like that, and this cabin was right next door to a double wide.
Oh.
Literally right next door to a double wide. I would say probably like maybe 10 to 15 feet
That's fucked.
from side to side away from each other.
Now
So you
know.
gotta give it to the photographer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The
yeah.
pictures,
Well,
yep,
well
yep.
done. Yeah.
Those sneaky
So-
bastards.
Oh, the plot thickens.
Oh.
So, while we were looking at this cabin, being that it was in the middle of the woods, one of the reasons why we chose this specific cabin is because the windows were very, very tall.
Oh.
I mean, the windows went from almost the ceiling of.
Oh, so you're like
cabin
looking for
down.
view.
So it was a view.
That's
right?
cool, yeah.
Well, there were no curtains on these windows, right?
Ew. That's
Oh.
not.
The curtains. You don't need curtains in the cabin, right?
Uh.
However, there is a house directly across from me to where if they were to go out their back of their fucking double wide, they would be able to like fucking see like, directly into
Oh my god.
You didn't give them a show?
this. Oh, well, I mean, it was a stabbing cabin. So
They
I
would have
that's
seen
what
the
I'm
D
saying.
show 100%. I'd have been
They saw the Chee Show for
doing the truffle shuffle all butt ass
Oh.
naked.
Yeah. I mean, I was honestly so I walk in there and I'm like, man, I'm just. What did I pay for? Right?
You kind of a little bummed at that point.
Absolutely. I'm like, man.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like you got
the
robbed,
whole-
bro.
The whole point was if I wanted to walk around with
Focus.
Vienna sausage staying out and
Yeah, I mean, you paid for
Mm-hmm.
for privacy.
a romantic cabin, a romantic getaway.
Yeah.
So I was kind of pissed off about that already, but I was like, man, you know what? I'm not gonna let this ruin my anniversary.
And good for you on that one.
So as we were bringing in our shit
I
and
don't know why I can't get focused.
putting all the groceries away for the night and stuff like that, was a fly around my face, and so I swatted it. And I didn't think anything of the wiser, right? Well, then another one came across my face. Across my face.
Toaster strudel.
I was like, "Whoa, shit!" Goddamn, there's another one. And then I like kind of stopped and like took a step back and like took the whole picture in, and they were fucking gnats and fruit flies inside of the cabin.
Oh
Ew.
no.
So I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So I'm like, okay, well, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just kill them and I'll throw them in the sink. Well, we threw them in the sink, and those 4 turned into 15, turned into 20, turned into 30.
Oh my lord.
So, and I was like, God damn, like, where are these gnats coming from? Right?
Jeanette.
Jeanette.
So I was all like, all right, my guys, let's go on a gnat hunting spree. And I found out that gnats were coming from the inside of the sink.
Uh-huh. The garbage disposal?
Disposal, right. So
So they were like drain flies.
they were, I mean, basically it was one of those, what are they called, where you don't have plumbing, you have like a little thing that it dumps the water into the ground, the shit water into, what's it called?
Septic
You don't have-
tank.
There you go. That's the one I'm looking for. So it had a septic tank.
So
and
smart.
That's where it was like there was
Yeah.
an airlock or something, and that's where.
Oh, it doesn't hit. Yeah. I got what you're saying.
Or something. I don't know, right?
Yeah, a trap.
I'm not a fucking plumber.
Obviously.
But what I did was I grabbed the drain cover, and I covered the fucking drain, and I filled the sink up with water, just so that. And I'm taking pictures of everything, and I'm gonna send this to the fucking owner and be like,
Oh yeah, dude,
Yeah,
100%.
I would.
you guys are like ruining fucking Pound Town time. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Like
you're
you should
killing
go all elaborate with it and be like, we were trying to have a child
Oh.
and you fucking
Trust.
ruined.
the plot
She was
thickens.
ovulating
Oh my
until
God,
she
there's
saw the
more?
flies.
Oh yeah. So
Please tell me you found a dead
I'm-
body or something.
I'm like getting like super angry now, and so I will look in the.
You
sink,
wouldn't
and
like
Kim's
me when
helping
I'm
me
super
kill-
angry.
You, well, I turned more Asian. So
Shit.
I become more shiesty.
No, shit. Shit.
Oh shit, dude. So we're killing all these gnats and everything, and we're throwing them into the sink. And by the time we look back down, there has to be at least 60 gnats in this thing. Like
That's a lot.
There were a lot of gnats in there. Like you just like black dots all inside the sink, right? And so I'm taking this picture, and I'm trying to word this message as nice as possible. And I want to be like, you stupid bitch, you stupid motherfucker, like I
Mhm.
spent $300 on this goddamn thing, and or whatever, you know what I mean? And I obviously can't say that. So I told her, basically I said, well, there's a gnat problem. It's very unfortunate that we're killing gnats right now.
On your vacation.
on my Airbnb, and she knew it was my anniversary too. So she replies back and says, we'll have a pest guy come out there. I don't know. I appreciate the heads up.
That doesn't help.
But I'm like, I can't go to Pound Townville if I have a gnat flying in my face every 2 seconds.
I can. So keep that in
But
mind,
no,
ladies.
you also can't go to Pound Town when you're like, oh, you have a pest control guy coming from like 2 to 6 p.m. Okay,
No, they were gonna send him after we leave. They weren't gonna
Oh.
send him.
They weren't going to do anything about it while you were there.
Yeah, so she was like, "Thank you for
Yeah.
letting me know. I'll send them later."
I'm not going to
So I'm like,
refund you
well-
any money if I don't have to.
Well, that's not. Yeah, that's
Bitch.
no can do,
Not helpful.
Wasabi. That's not gonna work. Like you need to do something. Meow.
How about you go fuck yourself?
Yeah. How about them apples? Right?
What a bitch.
So I wrote back and I put, it's unfortunate that I have to deal with this during my anniversary. And my
Extremely
wife and I-
unfortunate.
Yeah, and I laid it on pretty thick. And
My wife.
My wife, and I asked Kimberly to pre-read it and add
You're like, babe.
extra juju on this one. So
Because if she would have written it, it'd be like, look here, bitch, I want my fucking money back.
yeah,
Nope.
my husband doing this thing.
I'm going to tell you right now.
clap, clap, clap. I'm gonna tell you something. Yeah. So.
Respect.
Anyway, she ended up giving us 20% off.
Aww.
It's
something. It's something.
It's something. It ain't a lot.
No.
It's something.
That's maybe the taxes and a little
Yeah,
more.
yeah.
Well, I got back, but
They tried.
they tried.
You tried.
So we ended up getting rid of probably like 98% of the Janats in the thing, and like in the morning there were probably like 1 or 2 left, and we were leaving that morning anyway. It was just for the night, so
Yeah.
yeah, that was
Minor inconvenience.
Do they have like? So it was like a legit Airbnb, like on the website.
Mm-hmm.
Like you go
I
to the
would,
Airbnb site.
I would write a review. Like
Oh, I
Nats
did.
aside, okay, Nats aside, like that's unfortunate, but like them almost lying. And
It's all
omitting
posting the real pictures.
You know, the double wide
Panoramic.
neighbors.
Yeah. So
The
yeah,
double-wide
I would point out,
owners.
too, that it wasn't as secluded as
Yeah. That's
as
fucked
the
up,
pictures
bro.
may seem.
That's
Yeah.
messed up.
Yeah.
So other than that, yeah, our anniversary was great.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you got away. Get out of the house.
Looking
It's
at
nice to go do something. Did you leave the dogs at home? Did you take them with
We
you?
left the dogs with Kimberly's mom.
Oh, okay. That's good. So you need a break from the kids too.
Yeah, you need a break from the doggos once in a while.
That's kind of what where I'm at with
Those,
going
like-
camping. I want to leave them at
But, like
home.
but within 2 hours, I'm like, fuck. I missed
Yeah, yeah, dude.
You know
This
what
is
I mean? Like,
weird. It's weird.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Like I
They're
definitely-
always there.
they're there, but then like you look up at like the chair where they
Mhm,
normally would be,
mhm.
and they're gone, and you're like,
Fucks with you. Fucks with you, bro. He's like, oh, I should have
Yeah.
brought him.
Yeah.
That's where I'm
No,
at,
I
bro.
totally get it.
I'm on the fence about all that, about taking them camping with me or not. Like, I want to, but I'm scared something's going to happen. They might get loose, bit by a snake or something. You know, I don't know. I'm scared.
Listen, my dog, I think he knew that I was leaving because, like, my flight wasn't super early in the morning. I had to, like, leave the house by, like, 10 a.m., and my flight didn't leave
Oh,
till, like,
yeah.
2.
You had to fly to, like,
I had to
Texas and
fly.
shit.
Kansas.
Kansas.
I'm sorry. Missouri. Kansas City,
Missouri.
Missouri. So the morning of, like, I woke up at like 7:30ish, and let the dogs outside. Hudson's already gone to work. I let the dogs outside, and my dog Buck, the old boy, he like laid on the porch. I didn't think anything of it, so I let him in, and they all come in, and he lays down right on the inside of the door. And I was like, dude, like, what are you doing? Like, it's time to go eat. Let's go eat some breakfast. So I walk up the stair because we have like a little like landing stair to go up.
Yeah.
And I go get the food and start scooping the food, and he's still laying by the glass sliding door. And I'm like, dude,
He
let's
knew.
go. It's time
He
to
knew.
eat. So I try to get him up, and he would not get up. Like, at all. So once I finally got him standing, I had to practically carry this 85-pound dog up the step. And he acted like he broke his leg or something.
Why do you just take the food to him? Or is
Because
that a
they
bad
get
habit?
fed in a very specific spot.
It's a bad habit. Yeah, never mind.
I don't break from the routine.
God, I
I
do.
don't.
I'm like, oh, my buddy brings a little piece in here,
I
eats it,
can't.
runs back in there, brings another piece. And I'm like, fine, I just bring the whole fucking bowl in here for him.
Nope, I don't do that. They don't get catered.
Oh
to.
man,
So-
I am God. Everybody and everything can just walk all over me. I swear.
Nope, not with my dog. So my dogs take an inch and they go a mile. But I got him to his food bowl and he laid down again, and his back legs are like shaking. And I'm like, what the heck?
What
So
the hell?
I try to like lay him on his side, and he's like eyeing me like, don't touch me, I hurt, don't do anything. So I'm like feeling his back, you know, and
Yeah.
he starts like flinching and turning his head at me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, did he like get injured or something, or is his arthritis kick in? I don't know, but he would not walk. It like he physically couldn't walk.
That's scary.
So I'm calling my husband. I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like he's acting like he's dying. He's really hurt, and he's like, don't worry, just put him on the couch. He'll be fine. I'll take care of him when I get home. I was like, okay. I had to leave. So I left, and I felt terrible about it. And then he gets home from work, and he's jumping up on him and running around outside, jumping off the porch. I'm like, okay, well,
Maybe he like stubbed a toe or something, you know,
You
or maybe he just
He's
hurt
such a
from
the
like
law.
laying on the floor the wrong way, or you know, like it
That's what
happens
I'm
when you
thinking
get older.
happened. I think he just laid on the floor wrong, and he's an
I-
old boy. He's almost 11.
I have a
so-
weird question about animals, and I figure you're probably the right person to go to. Do iguanas love people like a dog would? Like, if you have an iguana, like I know, so people that raise alligators and crocodiles and stuff, they say they don't have the same temperament as like a pet
Lula
dog.
Avocado.
Right.
Like, you can feed them and love them and all that, but they're not gonna see you like a dog would see you, right?
So some people are like, "Oh my gosh, my reptile loves me like a dog." From someone who has had reptiles their entire life, no, not like a dog.
See, I didn't think so either.
They love you like, "Oh, you bring me food.
You're the
You are
food
a nice
thing."
person. You're
Yeah.
a food bringer," and they'll like crawl on you and do that, but they're not going to. They might seek you out, but
For
it's
the
not
food
like a
or
dog.
the warmth. Yeah,
Yeah.
see, that's what I was saying. I got into a debate on Facebook the other day about this, and I was saying they were saying their iguana loves them like a dog would, and I was like, I don't think so, bro. I had an
They have
iguana
that
once
part
when I was a
in their
kid.
brain.
Yeah,
I don't
like
think
no
so. I think it's
medulla
very-
oblongata.
Like dogs are more complex thinkers. Like reptiles are very simplistic. They're like, "Oh, so they could seek you out." Yes, absolutely. Like my snake, whenever I walk downstairs, he's like, "Hey, what you doing?" And he like peeks his head out from his hut out of his rock, and
That's
he's like
another
following
animal.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he acknowledges me, and he understands who I am and what I do for him, but it's more simplistic. It's very just your warmth. You bring food, and
My goldfish love me.
yeah,
They all love me. If they could get out of the tank and come to live with me, they would.
I love that for you.
I'm just playing. They just know when the food is because I walk by and they're like, they follow you.
My fish do
They're
that
like,
too.
I'm gonna fucking
Yeah.
get you. If I was a piranha, I would eat you. I'm like, all right, dude, cool, calm down.
Like our bearded dragon, she's probably the most intelligent reptile that we have, and even she, like when you walk in the room, she's like
Probably
at
the
glass.
coolest
She's like,
too.
"Hey, what you doing?"
Yeah, I know
and
you got
she
food, motherfucker.
she wants food, like she's hungry, and she'll like crawl out on your hand and your arm,
Yeah.
but she just wants food because she's
Yeah.
a fatty.
Oh, I mean, I feel that. Look at me.
Yeah,
That's all I want in
feel it
life.
too.
Some good food.
like if I
Some
knew someone was
warmth.
gonna bring me food every single day at a certain time, like yeah, I'd
I'd be
them too.
I'd be nice too if I could curl up and get warm
absolutely.
and get some food. Shit, you're my best friend. You're my
Yeah,
only
I think,
friend.
I think they do seek you out, but it's not like a dog.
Yeah. See, I got
It's-
I got in this
it's
whole
sim-
thing, and I was like, "There's
Very
no way."
instinctual, just very like simple. Like, oh, food bringer.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. See, I knew I was right.
Iguanas can show signs of comfort and trust, which might be able to be interpreted as the same form of affection, but is different from the emotional bonds that dogs form. For
Boom.
instance,
Lawyered.
iguana may become more relaxed around a familiar person, allowing handling or sitting nearby. However, they don't express the same affection in the same way that dogs do, such as wagging the tails or cuddling. So yeah, I mean that makes perfect sense. Dogs are more of a social animal where they can do that kind of stuff, and looks like iguanas are more of like a limited type of animal.
Ornamental.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, sure.
They trust you, and they're
Yeah.
they know.
They just
you know,
know who
food,
feeds them, and that's about it.
Yeah, and they know who you are. Like my sailfins, very very skittish, wild animals. But they trust me enough to go in their enclosure because I got them a big enough enclosure that I could literally stand in it and like walk
That's
around
so
in it.
cool. That's
It's
so
huge.
cool.
It's huge. And so I'm able to go in there, get their food bowls, their water bowls, and they just kind of look at me like, yeah, clean up my poop. But my husband goes in there, they freak. They do
Yeah.
not like him
Yeah.
at all. But I bring the food.
He doesn't invest the time in the,
Not
food
with
and
those
all
ones.
that.
He
Yeah.
does with his bearded dragon, but not with the sailfins.
And good on him. Yeah, that's cool that he's still into his pet.
Oh, he loves
Didn't
her.
lose
It's so
interest.
cute.
That's cool, man.
No, she's so cute. She's really fun.
Have you guys
fun.
have you guys seen the Tesla bots yet? The Tesla robots, like iRobot? Oh my god.
Yeah, I did actually.
What do you
It's
think? What are your
fucking
thoughts?
Freaky as shit.
Are you scared for the future?
Yeah. Why are we iRoboting when we already showed everyone?
Didn't
that
we
iRobot
see that
was a
movie?
Good idea. Didn't
Yeah.
Will Smith fucking show you this?
where he shot the robot.
Fucking hell,
Bro.
I mean, like,
So-
Minority Report much. Fucking.
So Tesla has revealed they are releasing a line of full autonomic. How do you say it? Automated? I don't know. They're releasing a line of fucking robots that can walk around your house. They look like humanoids. They can talk to you and have full-on conversations. It's all AI. They move and function just like a human. So they're about $20,000 to $30,000. So it's not
That's
everyone.
not as expensive as I thought it would.
100% middle class and up could fucking own one. And hit dollars to dollars, I bet one day they're going to be government assisted and sent out like an EBT card to help, people that need assistance around their home instead of having a nurse's aide, an RA or NR. What are they called? The people that come to your house and wipe
Like
your
CNAs
ass. CNAs, yeah.
Yeah.
They might be put
RA.
out of fucking business because of these little robots. I'm just thinking
But
out.
the thing is, though,
side of
I
my
don't think
ass.
so because there's such a shortage anyway.
It would be a lot
You
of
know?
lot of money to invest in putting robots in people's houses, but it's becoming a thing. And the first time I see one of those assholes in Kroger shopping for someone, I'm gonna kick it over. Cause fuck that.
It's like cow tipping.
No, you know what though? I'd probably rather have the robots in the store with me because they'll be courteous and won't be.
They won't interact with you.
Yeah, they won't fucking bother me. They'll just be doing their thing. Coming. Oh,
See,
it's
the
so
thing-
weird. I got to tell you, I was wearing my Ugly Boy shirt. My band. It's a band shirt.
Yeah.
I was in Kroger's, and some old guy just stops in front of me. I'm looking at these fucking drinks at the drink case thing in Kroger's because I'm trying to find a green tea, Arizona green tea, which is fucking delicious. Anyway,
Agreed.
he stops right in front of me where I'm looking at the cases. Okay, number one, rude. Fuck you. And he just stares at me. So I step aside, and he steps aside and just stares at me. And he's like, "Meh, no, not really. I don't see it. Oh, I'm reading your shirt." Okay,
Aw.
dude, calm the fuck down, you weird motherfucker. Get out of my face.
Oh my god.
Like, okay, I gotta tell you guys, I'm off my meds. I've been off my fucking meds for like 2 weeks now. The side effects alone are fucking crazy, but the rage I'm feeling, woo! I'm trying to stay at home a lot, but yeah. So anyway, I didn't even say anything to him because one, I had my earbuds in and I'm just blasting music, and two, I'm just laser focused and I can't process on what to do next. Something's wrong in my brain, but I didn't know how to interact. I didn't know to like, oh, thanks, man, or nothing. I'm just froze. Like, okay, like I didn't even say anything to him. I just walked away.
That is odd, though.
It is. It's so weird. Why would just
That
a
is
perfect
weird.
stranger just come up to you and stare at your shirt and then stare at your face and like you move and they move?
That's not an input that I go out in public and ask for.
I didn't know what to do. My brain shut down because I didn't know how to interact.
And now you're like, now I can't wear that shirt out in public. ever.
No, I don't give a fuck.
Well, I mean,
My first instinct was to fight him, but I'm like, wait, stop, what? Like,
Yeah, maybe not that first instinct.
I'm off my meds.
this is Virginia though.
And yeah, that too.
Uh,
It's weird. It's like I get these little bursts of, I don't know how to explain it, like dizzy.
Yeah, I know exactly.
And
It's like,
ringing.
almost like vertigo.
It's like,
It's like vertigo.
and then it goes
tinnitus.
away, and then
And then it
boom.
goes away.
Yeah. Like that's what it is. So I looked it up, and it could be anywhere from 1 week to 3 months to live with this.
Yeah,
But it's
'cause
okay.
You're supposed to gradually.
I did though. I guess it just wasn't long enough. But I was cut them in half, and I was taking them for like 2 weeks at 5 milligrams instead of 10 or whatever. I don't remember, but
Usually, what they tell you to do is like cut it in half, and then cut that half into quarters.
yeah.
So
I
you go
ran out.
at a half, and then at a half for 2 weeks, go a quarter for 2 weeks. Go to...
Whoops. So yeah, this will be interesting. We'll see what
So
happens.
was it from did your doctor say to do that, or
No.
you just
I need a
like,
break,
I'm not-
dude.
I'm not taking-
Something's not right. Because I've been taking it right, and something's not right in there. Like I'm having all these really fucked up thoughts and like feeling really weird, and I can't focus and I can't think straight, and I don't understand what the next step of things are. Like I'm doing dishes and I'm cleaning the kitchen and I have to stop and really like, where am I going? What's next? What the fuck's next? What do I do now?
Kind of like a reset with everything.
I had to just, yeah, dude, something's wrong. It's not right. So
maybe you were taking the wrong medication.
Oh, did you think?
Well, I mean, like,
yeah.
you stopping your medication isn't the answer to.
I can't do it. I've never taken medication, and it's really fucking my head up, and I have to just start over.
Right.
That's how it's going to work for me in my head, is I have to start over. I can't just skip from one and then start trying another. And I have to stop, come off of it, get back to fresh, and start over. That's the only way it's going to work for me, I think. Because I have to understand how each medicine is going to work without trying to figure out, well, was it this one doing this still, or is it that? I got to start over.
Right.
So,
but you doing it cold turkey like that?
I didn't though. I tried to taper it off. I just ran out of it before I could finish tapering it off.
Yeah,
so.
you know what I mean. But you doing it like that could have made it not worse, but
it's
temporarily
a little worse.
Yeah.
But
so
today wasn't as bad.
Good.
Oh my god! I have to tell you, I was just like relaxing and I was watching TV. I was laying on my wonderful, beautiful couch that I love from 1920s. Such a great couch. Sun shining in on me. It's all nice and warm. Fish tank bubbling in the background. Bang, 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 bang. What the fuck? Someone's banging on my door. My side door, not my front door. Because if this was my front door, I wouldn't have fucking got up. So go and see. It's my old ass neighbor. My neighbor's like pushing 90, dude. Hey, David, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. What are you doing? Da, da, da. I'm like, God damn, dude. Are you on the crack, buddy? So he's like, hey, so-and-so and so-and-so. His son and daughter-in-law or whatever, I can't remember. His family are bringing over furniture. And he wanted to know if I would help him move out the old furniture out of his basement and get it out of the way so his son could bring the new stuff over. And I'm like, sure, I don't mind, whatever. I'm not doing nothing. Sitting on my ass. And that's why I'm all bruised up like a fucking emo kid.
Oh.
Like I've been cutting myself and shit. It's from moving cat furniture. The heaviest shit in the world. This guy has furniture that weighed like as much as a truck and awkward as fuck. But we get it out there and I'm like, all right, whatever. And this guy shows up. I'm like, well, I can't have this old ass dude moving all this shit by himself. So I'm like helping him move stuff. And I'm dizzy as fuck from obviously not taking my medicine. I'm all like stumbling around. Like, I'm not drunk, I promise. I'm just fucking crazy, all right? Calm the fuck down. And he's like, he could tell, the young dude could tell, like, I'm winded. I'm like, I need to set it down. And his wife comes back down. And she sees us just standing around talking and just taking a breather, right? And she's like, hon, we got to go here and we still have to go get another couch and blah, blah, blah. Like, she's just rattling off. We got to go get the daughter, this, that, and the other. And he's like, well, get your ass on the end of the couch and help me fucking move it then. It's like, you're going to come down here. You see, obviously, we're like, she's like, fine. She's like a scrawny little girl. She got in that motherfucker manhandled it. Like, you seen the anger in her face just switch, like, bitch switch flipped. And she's like, like
women
I'm telling you.
Women got
that retard strength.
Yeah, they got that I'm mad at you anger.
Bro, 100%.
They gain like 150 horsepower.
Bro, I was like,
Times
all right,
strength instantly.
get after it.
Next one, like there's tiers. The next tier above that would be like baby strength, like you're giving birth. Like,
yeah.
Women got that fucking grip, bro.
Very shocked. My hands are so dry too. Like I could barely get a grip on anything. And from washing my hands all the time because I'm OCD and crazy.
Yeah.
You know.
Like this thing right here.
Benching fucking.
Like this cabinet right here. I know it's really dark and you can't really see it, but it's solid oak.
Oh no.
And it's like,
pass. Uber pass.
It's like 4 feet tall.
Dude, I had a dolly and everything and I was struggling.
A foot and a half wide. I carried that. I got it from Goodwill. I got it in my car.
See?
In my garage, down the stairs, in my room, and up on my other cabinet. by myself.
To be fair, I could have moved all the shit by myself just by sliding it and pushing it, but I didn't want to fuck up his walls and stuff. So it's like, we better wait. But yeah,
How to do it? Yeah.
it shit blew my mind. She just got in there and manhandled it. She got after it. I was like, fucking A, I'm glad you're doing it and I don't have to.
Well,
So,
it's like
I'll carry the cushions.
when I brought my deer home. This
Yeah.
is a big buck. This is a big buck.
Oh, congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
It was a
Thank you.
monster buck.
It was nice. So I didn't get home until like after 3 a.m.
Ugh. Fun.
So
So fun.
I dragged him from the garage all the way in our backyard to our silver barn, and my husband woke up to go to work. He's like, "Where's the deer?" I'm like, "In the silver barn." He's like, "You got that in there all by yourself?" I was like, "Yeah, it was 3 a.m. I was
Nut
gonna
up.
wake you up." Like, what
Shut up, buddy.
do you want me to do?
You're so funny. You crack me up. Just out there manhandling fucking deer, processing and shit all by yourself. Like, that's so
It
funny.
made me feel good. Like, so this.
No. I don't mean it in a bad way. Like, at
Yeah,
all.
no.
She's fucking Kathy Bates, bro.
Bro,
She's Kathy fucking Bates, bro.
Who's that?
are you like smashing people's legs with fucking
She's
sledgehammers and
fucking-
shit?
You know who Kathy Bates is?
Kathy Bates is the shit. You should look her up.
Kathy Bates is the shit. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, I
Have you seen the
respect
movie
it.
Waterboy?
Yeah.
The mom.
The mom.
Oh.
She's a badass. Like
Fucking-
everything
Gotcha,
she's in,
okay.
she's a
Kathy
badass.
Fucking cooking fucking boa constrictor and shit. That's you. I mean,
Dude, I
obviously
love
you love snakes, so I'm not gonna. But what
I
I'm
think you
saying
would
is-
you would fare well
outdoorsy
down
shit.
south.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
No,
Hi, my name's Envy. Kathy fucking Bates here. Goddamn.
I loved it. This buck, he's like, I think I have to measure, but he is potentially my biggest Michigan deer that I've ever taken, and it sucks.
impressive.
I didn't make a very good shot on him, and I'm upset at myself for doing that because it took him a lot longer to die, and I feel bad.
Well,
And
better
didn't
than a
find him.
Buick.
yeah, And
Sorry.
I didn't find him, so I actually had to call a dog team out to track him.
I think that's pretty
So-
fucking cool too.
You're
was a-
telling me you got
was a cool
Dog
experience.
Team 6 and shit doing fucking R&D and fucking research.
Isn't that
and
shit wild? When I was
Being
growing
so
up, there was
crazy.
I never heard of that
Paw Patrol
ever.
coming down in helicopters
Paw
and
Patrol.
whatnot, looking for your fucking
Looking for my deer.
looking for your
Wait,
deer.
and I didn't know this.
Red team
I
go.
didn't- This is so cool.
Roll.
Yeah. So dogs don't track blood.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. They don't track the blood. They track the adrenaline and distress
Mm-hmm.
from the deer, and it's released through the deer's hooves,
Yep.
through glands in their hooves, and they track the distress.
That's 100%
I
right.
did not know that.
Yep. That's how they
Crazy.
track. That's pretty cool, right? Like that they
It's
can
really cool.
smell that blows your
And
mind,
so
right?
my deer went 0.77 miles from the
Jesus
place I
Christ.
shot him. So a little over 3/4 of
What'd
a
you
mile.
do? Nick him?
No, I liver shot it and gut shot it on accident.
It went across his face. Pew!
So yeah, that was my bad.
Yeah,
But
it happens.
the dog found him, and the meat
Good.
was still good.
Good.
So I was able to salvage every part of him. So yeah,
You should send me some bones. You should send me
yeah,
some bones.
I did. I did.
That's cool, yeah. And
It's
that's,
nasty.
that's the best way to do it, right? To get a lot of the weight out of it. Is to just
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
do that and
Yep.
just let the vultures and whatnot take care of, get them fed, let them have
Yep.
that meat, and then gives you like another 50 to 100 pounds off the deer.
I would say about maybe 30, 50,
Okay.
depending. It's just nasty though, because I open the stomach, contents everywhere, and
Yeah.
that's
All
nasty.
The joys of field dressing.
The juices. It's gross.
How was Comic-Con? How was that?
Dude, that was the best experience I have ever had in my entire life. It was so much fun. Just getting, like, I have started this back in April. My outfit back in April.
Which is, by the way, it's so impressive that
Thank
you
you.
made that.
Really good.
It
Yeah.
was amazing. It's like a
And for you to
professionally
change
bought
fucking
one.
Midstream.
Yeah,
Midstream.
Blown
and
away.
Literally go fucking
Golf clap.
left.
golf clap.
Mm-hmm.
And like you just went totally opposite to where you were doing.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
did well,
I-
hands off.
I
Did well.
did, everything was by, hand. The dress underneath, I ended up, I was like, oh, I'm just going to wear a dress. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to be comfortable in a short dress for 12 hours. So I cut it up and I sewed it into my robe. And then I wore leggings instead with my boots. And everything was made. Everything. The horns that I made, I sewed
It's
every
so
single piece.
crazy. Like it looks
you
like
3D
movie
print
quality.
horns or something?
The horns are 3D printed. The dagger was 3D printed. The chest plate, the gold armor, that's all foam that I cut and layered for the 3D effect. Everything I made, every single piece.
Martha fucking Stewart, Kathy Bates.
Martha Stewart
motherfucker.
ain't got shit on envy. I don't give a fuck what you say, homie.
It was so cool.
Martha
And
Stewart can't go out there and kill a fucking buck. Gut
I
it,
bet she
bring it
could
home,
though. I
drag
mean,
that
bitch has
I
been to
might.
jail. Nah, bitch has been to jail. I bet she could.
See, I think she's
Shut up,
one
bitch.
of them. I think she's one of them. Like, all right, motherfucker, this is what we're gonna do. All right.
Martha Stewart carries a gat, bro. You don't even know.
But I think she's fucking head honcho again. She's not. She's no longer fucking.
Oh, she's not out there roughing it. She paying somebody. She paying somebody.
She's not on the street.
She got them shooter in the streets.
She's leading the streets.
She's got envies in the
Oh.
streets. That's what it
Kathy
is.
Bates is leading the streets, and she's running the fucking streets.
Yep.
She owns the
I was extremely impressed with that outfit though.
Yeah.
You did an amazing
It
job.
was, and it was so comfortable, and I love it because, and I've always been like a jack of all trades kind of thing. I
Yeah.
am from one extreme. I went from one of the nerdiest things that you can ever do,
It's
going to an
complete through
anime
like
convention.
180.
and
With-
then gutting a deer the next weekend.
Complete
Like,
180.
and I love it though because I love everything. And being at the Comic Con, I've never been able to go to one. It was actually technically an anime convention, but whatever, same thing.
Bunch of fucking
But-
nerds.
And it was, and I loved it, and everyone was so nice because my number one thing that I wanted to happen was, where did you go, Chi?
I have no idea.
Ghosted me.
But the number one thing that I really wanted to happen was I just wanted someone to acknowledge, like, me and
Yeah.
how good of a job that I did.
Yeah.
Like, just a random ass person that I have no idea. Because
Yeah.
it's great hearing it from friends, you know.
But we're friends. It's expected.
I would hope that even if you thought it was total ass, you'd be like, you did a good job. You
Oh.
know? That sort of thing.
Shit.
Yeah, but someone that
I'm
you
not
have
that
no
friend.
fucking clue who they are.
Exactly.
For them
No
to
idea.
take
If
time
it
out
was
of their
shit, I would
day
tell
to
you.
just-
I'm sorry.
to acknowledge the hard work that you've put into
Yes,
this bitch.
and I
Yeah.
had that, and like you know, Kara and I were walking together, and the joke is because we were from the same video game. In the video game, I kill her, but we're best
Oh, yeah,
friends,
that's-
so
yeah.
it's funny. But the guy came up and he's like, you know, we're just walking and talking, and he comes up to me, he's like, "Hey, excuse me," and her, I was like, "Oh, hi, how are you?" Some obviously someone I have no idea who it is, and he's like, "I just want to say," he's like, "You are one of the best Dark Urge cosplayers I have ever seen." He's like, "You did phenomenal, like to a T, one of the best I have ever seen." He's like, "Can I please take a picture with you?" I'm like, "Oh my
That's
God,
so
yes,
cool.
Please." We got our picture taken so many times.
That's amazing.
Everyone
I'm
was
telling
just-
you, like it was very good quality. So
it was so much fun, and we did everything, you know, like we did a couple events, and we did the cosplay contest. We weren't in the cosplay contest, but we watched it. And
yeah, you were there.
I was there, and then you know the night before we did this this botanical garden walk, and they called it the Dark Forest.
That sounds
And
fun. I'm
it was
into
very
that kind of shit.
witchy.
I
and
fucks with flowers,
artistic.
yo.
It was beautiful, and I got
Flower
to
fucking.
I got to dress very
You're dumb.
you know, a little
am.
scandalous.
That's
and I
fun.
did.
That's fun.
I did.
I like
did.
it.
I wore the high-waisted skirt, the slit skirt.
I gotta tell you though, if it.
and my chainmail, the chain.
Oh yeah, that shit's impressive because that's a lot of work.
it sure was.
As your friend, I'm gonna tell you this. I will tell you if something looks bad on you, and I'm sorry if it hurts your feeling, and I will try to be delicate about it. But I'm not gonna let you leave the house looking stupid.
Yeah. It's
But
like
that's
me
a true
telling you,
friend. That's
Yeah.
what true friends do.
True friend stabs you in the front.
It's
You got
true.
booger in your nose, but
I'm gonna be like, girl, no. But your shit look good.
Like
I
I
was
appreciate
impressed.
your effort, but it's just not.
I would tell you though. I will be I will be that guy. I'll be like,
No.
I'm sorry, but no, that's fucking dumb.
Yeah. And no, it was.
You
it
can
was
hate
really-
me. No,
No,
I
I
fuck with it though. Your outfits were amazing. Kara looked fucking great too.
Kara,
Like,
Oh,
holy
she's
shit.
amazing.
Kara just brought it up with you. Like she
She-
was on the same par, same level.
Oh,
she brought
yeah.
the same intensity. Her costume was as equally as good as yours.
Amazing.
It was just it's well done.
And that's what
Yeah,
it's about,
she
right?
Did
Like,
fantastic. And her hair, makeup, that's all
Mhm.
her. Besides the flames on my neck,
Yeah.
she did everything else.
that's amazing.
She does makeup super, super well. And I'm
I
like,
do
"Girl,
not.
Listen, I was like, I look better. I do right now than I did on my wedding day. So thank you.
Oh, what? No.
My
That's-
makeup for my wedding was not the super best, but no, she did phenomenal. She's a busy person, and she doesn't get to go out much.
Yeah.
And we had just the best girls' weekend.
That's good.
And we
Maybe
got to
you
go
should like do
shopping.
it again. You think
Absolutely.
like go plan
Absolutely.
something again, girls' night? You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
Here's the trippiest part. You guys met on the internet.
That's
I know.
crazy. Really?
I know.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Some
Yeah.
of the greatest
Yeah.
friendships that I've ever had was from people that I've met playing video games.
Not me, bro.
I met her and her brother-in-law. I first met Adam, and then he introduced Kara, which is his sister-in-law, and we met on Call of Duty.
That's crazy.
Same as Chi here.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Goddamn Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
I used to hate Call of Duty.
I
that
mean,
shit.
yeah.
Battlefield.
If
And then
it was-
Battlefield
honestly,
started
if-
sucking.
If it wasn't, like, I mean, I've been playing video games with some guys for 15 plus years.
That's not all you do with guys.
Hayo, I actually went to his wedding. And
You did?
Yeah, like
That's cool.
that was one of the first times we all got together, like all of us. As
How fun.
friends.
How fun.
For 15 years, we were playing together, and that's the first time.
That's
we
insane,
all got
dude.
together. I have a photo of it. I have a photo on my wall right here.
I keep telling y'all motherfuckers we should go hang out in Myrtle Beach, you know what I'm saying?
Or Texas. I'm saying, but
There's more people in Myrtle Beach.
Texas is fun.
No, it's not. It's hot and it's sticky.
It's hot.
Not during the wintertime.
True.
What, the 1 week it's cold? No, I'm just playing.
But
I do
Last
miss
time I was in
that.
Texas, I got to see the Longhorn cows.
Hell yeah. I love
It
them
was in
cows.
Fort Worth.
Fort Worth, yeah.
Mhm.
They have
Fort-
the
Fort Worth's a weird town.
I went
It's
to
a
Billy
weird
Bob's.
place. Billy Bob's, oh yeah?
I had some food
Nice.
over there. Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. It
Good
was fun
shit.
line dancing.
Went to this actual stockade and
Bro.
saw the actual stockades. And
We got a line dancing thing that opened up here. I shit you not. I was like,
Are you gonna do it?
no way. What the fuck? I don't
Why?
know how to dance. What am I
They'll
go in
teach
there
you?
by myself and go dance like a fucking jabroni? Dressed
No,
like this?
No. Listen. You go in there.
I don't have tight jeans, woman.
You find a cute girl and be like, "Hey, this is my first time. Can you teach me a few things?"
Oh yeah, I'm a virgin. Can you show me how to do this? No, that's not my
I
gig.
bet you she would.
It's not my bag. Not
if
it.
Sanka can do it on Cool Runnings, bro.
I missed goth night again last night too. I didn't want to go by myself. I didn't want to go by myself.
Speaking of last night, I went to a Halloween party last night.
Oh yeah, how'd that go?
Ooh.
It was
You
awesome.
dressed up and everything?
I did.
Did you take pictures?
I
Picture didn't
didn't.
happen.
Why are we not seeing any pictures?
It hasn't come out yet, but it will.
Mm.
But,
Coming out.
Vulcan was there. Lucky was there with me.
Oh, was he? He
Nice.
was. They were dressed to the T. Mad dope respect.
So the photo of him sitting down on the ground.
Yeah.
That was me lying down on the ground.
That's a good shot, bro.
Taking a photo of him like. Up.
They went as
Is
Sweeney
this on
Todd.
Facebook?
Yeah, they went as Sweeney
Yeah.
Todd,
I
and
need to
So-
look this up now.
He
one of
knew-
my
he
favorite
knew-
movies, by the way.
Here's the kicker. He knew that that Sweeney Todd
Mhm.
was a very, very popular movie from Tim Burton.
Yeah.
So he wanted to go.
It was a
as
popular
Sweeney
play.
Todd. He wanted to go as Sweeney Todd that no one really knew. That,
Yeah.
So he
Oh.
went as the beach version.
Yeah, yeah.
Of Sweeney Todd.
That's-
in the old 1600s onesie suit. And he got
Really?
the boots.
I wonder how many people understood that and got that reference, because that was the first thing I thought. I was like, oh shit, it's
Yes. Yes. So everyone.
Of course, I would know, right?
Everyone got him. Everyone got
That's
him.
cool, man.
But they were like, what
God,
exactly?
that's good.
And then once he was like, started to explain it, they're like, oh yeah, like, and so Kimberly's mom was like, it's probably one of the best costumes.
Yeah, I agree.
It was so cool. Like, it was
I
so
agree.
yeah. So
Okay, that is pretty cool.
Did you ever see that movie, Jersey Girl? It's a funny movie. You should watch it. The little girl, she's like 8 or 9 or something. The movie. She wanted to be in a play for the school, and everyone in the school kept doing cats. So she was like, I want to be different. I want to do something different. So they did Sweeney Todd. And her dad was up there, and they were like cutting people's throats in the fucking play. It was hilarious. You should see it. It's great. Sweeney Todd's one of my favorite movies. Of all the Tim Burton films, that one's up there with Edward Scissorhands. And
it's a very good movie. I have a hard time watching
musicals in general.
In
Repo Opera, Genetic Opera or whatever. I like that one a lot just because of the music. Yeah. I don't really watch the movies per se. I'm like, oh, I like this tune. I have a hard time watching movies anyway. Yeah, but especially musicals. The new Beetlejuice, I had a really hard time watching it because of all the musical intricacies that happened, and I was just like, it kept losing my interest. I found myself playing on my phone, which I hate to do during movies, but I had a hard time watching.
A really good heartfelt movie that I just watched.
Secondhand Lions.
It's a cartoon.
Oh, I'm listening.
The Wild Robot.
The Wild Robot. Okay, I have to write that down.
It was so cute.
I like cute movies
it's a
that make you feel. Oh yeah. I'm done then. I'm sold.
I loved it, and it's a kids show, a movie, but it had a strong death theme.
Ew.
But
really?
it was done in a way that it wouldn't freak out kids, and I have mad respect for that.
Well, Trent Reznor is doing a lot of the music now. Hey, Trent Reznor has a plan to do all the Disney movies now for the music going forward. And if you don't know who he is,
Jesus.
He is the frontman for Nine Inch Nails, and they're all of it's going to be fucking depressing and my kind of music.
Octave fucking half octave.
What was it called? A cute robot?
The Wild Robot.
The Wild Robot. Sorry. See, I told you, my fucking brain, dude.
It's about a robot that gets lost, and she raises a gosling. It's super cute.
I got it. Okay, I got it.
It's super cute.
Where to watch? Oh, God, dude. I love Google. This shit is amazing.
I know. I don't know I have to pay for it. My parents have a jailbroke Fire Stick.
Yeah, I don't
have to watch it for free.
Come on, I don't have. Yeah, I don't pay for shit.
Yeah.
No.
I'm a bum.
Actually, speaking of movies too, I heard about this movie. It's not coming out till next year, but it looks pretty fucking cool. Mm-hmm. It stars Chris Pratt and.
Who is Chris Pratt? I know that guy.
Star-Lord.
Jurassic World guy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Jurassic. The Jurassic got me.
Yeah.
You fucking nerds.
And Millie Bobby Brown. She's the girl from Stranger Things. 11.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so.
Isn't there a new season of that coming out? I forget.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But this movie is about robots and shit, and how
I'm listening.
Robots actually are helping them, and it's
like we were just talking about.
Kind of, yeah. But it's
like
totally
I get goosebumps.
Different. And so, they're thinking that
goose pimples.
That, the human race is no more, and this person is dead.
Goddamn Skynet, dude! It's happening.
Finds this specific person, and she wants to go and get him, and so the robots help them on this journey. It's
interesting.
It's and the people who directed Guardians of the Galaxy and
I never saw that. I never saw Guardians of the Galaxy.
It's pretty good. It's actually
Is it?
Yeah. It's pretty good.
I looked it up actually the other day, and a lot of people were talking shit about it. So I'm on the fence. I can't trust people's opinions. Yeah.
The first one?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I didn't know there was more than one. But apparently people on Reddit were fucking chewing it up pretty bad. So
well, there are people
look at IMDb.
I trailered it. I saw a trailer on Facebook. I was doom scrolling as always. and I saw a trailer for it, and it looked kind of funny. Like there was this little part, and I was like, "Oh, that's kind of cool. I might check that out." And so I googled it, and then I saw a Reddit, and I was read the Reddit, and then people were just trashing it, dude. And I'm like, "Really? Oh, okay. Well, maybe I won't watch it." Shit.
Opinions are like assholes,
Bro.
Some stink.
Oh, that's a new one. I've never heard that. That's funny.
So-
I like that.
You haven't had that? You haven't
No,
had that
I
before?
thought
Is that an asshole yet?
no, I had not. And yeah, if they stankin',
It's
you
like
get
what
the
they say
stanky
about
booty. That's funny. I've heard that one.
Yeah.
No, usually it's everyone has an asshole or whatever. Yeah, but I never heard the stink part, so that's funny. I like it. I like the change. I like to change it up. Mine does not. I wash a lot.
I wash regularly.
I'm scared of
proud of
smelling
you.
bad. I am scared of smelling bad. I don't want to smell bad. Like right now, I smell like firewood because I was outside burning shit earlier.
I love the smell of campfire.
And like my jacket is forever in depth of oak wood and hickory and mesquite. Like it's never
that
gonna
the
get washed
jacket-
out.
Did you get spikes on your jacket yet?
Which one? This one? Yeah, but that's not the jacket that smells like wood. It's my hoodie that
Oh.
smells like wood smoke. This is my punk jacket.
I don't like the smell of like barbecue. I mean, I love the smell of
You're
barbecue. but I
retarded.
don't
You're
The
retarded.
lingering?
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
you're fired from the show.
What's whatchamacallit? Like
Barbecue
when you,
pit,
Yeah.
like the
when you're-
old ashy smell.
Yeah, like the
See.
food is okay. That smells good.
I
but then,
painted
like,
this myself.
when it's like
like it.
you have the ash
It's a
smell
Frankenstein.
and all that jazz. Yeah.
I don't mind it. It's not my favorite, but when it's like freshly burning wood, I fucking love the smell of fresh burned wood. Like burning leaves and stuff, I love it. I don't know why. I think it's because it reminds me of autumn. It's just like that's the time of the year. Things are burning. It's cold.
Yeah.
Things are dying. The colors and oh my god. This old man was trying to tell me today. He's like, you know that tree in the front yard, blah blah blah. You know how old people talk. And he's like, that tree's never been that color before. It's always green, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, you're wrong, dude, because I have pictures of it every fucking year I've lived here, and it's been that color. But I didn't have the heart to tell him, you know? So I'm like, oh, really? Oh, that's
You
cool.
can't tell people they're wrong.
Yeah, it's his tree. What the fuck do I know? He's been living there
Okay.
since 1974.
Wrong.
And I wanted to be like, oh, yeah? Well, fact of the matter is, but I didn't.
Fact of the matter.
That's kind of funny how we act like that sometimes. Like, we just let things go because you don't want to hurt people's feelings or confrontation.
It's a waste of oxygen to also
That's
argue
maybe.
a point
Yeah,
that
yeah,
you
yeah.
can't win.
And it wouldn't have been an argument or anything. It'd be like, because I do it all the time. Every time he talks to me, for some reason, I'm like, well, actually, because, you know, I'm ungodly smart for some reason. I don't know. But when I talk to him, I'm always like pointing out things that like, he was like, oh,
It's like-
you
it's
can
like
see
that
it click.
story.
Like, oh, when you say shit to him, like,
Yeah.
sorry.
I mean, have you ever? I think it's the tiger and the donkey. Have you ever heard that?
No, maybe.
I think it's a tiger. I don't quote me on that. It's a donkey.
I'm quoting you on it.
And another animal that's supposed to be smart. I think a tiger. So the donkey says
Tigers aren't that smart.
the grass is blue. And the tiger's like,
Bluegrass?
No, you're wrong.
That's called
the
bluegrass.
grass is green. The grass is green. So they fight about it, right?
Yeah.
And then they're like, okay, we're going to settle this. We're going to go to, I think it was a lion. We're going to go to the king lion and solve this matter.
King Jaffa.
The donkey goes up.
Jaffa Joffa.
The donkey goes up and says, King Lion, the grass is blue. And the lion says, yes, the grass is blue. And the donkey goes on bragging, haha, I'm right, you're wrong. And the lion's like, the tiger's like, King Lion, why are you telling the donkey he's right when the grass is obviously green? And the lion is like, well, why would you punish yourself on arguing something as stupid
Just let it go.
and you know that's wrong? Why
Yeah.
are you wasting your time?
That's where I'm at in my life
Mm-hmm.
now. Man, that's a great story.
And the lion.
That's literally where I'm at in my life. It's just, I don't give a fuck, dude. Let
Yeah.
it go. Who cares? Who fucking
It's
cares?
Good. It's good.
That's a great story. Oh, I got to tell you something. When we were moving those couches and shit down in the basement, and like we were struggling because the hole's this big and the couch is this big, so obviously. And he has a toilet in the basement right in the way of where the couches have to go through. So we're like struggling. One guy's on like halfway through the doorway, and I'm like, there's a washer, a dryer, and a toilet. And I'm like, with the couch over my head trying to hold it so he can get it through there. I'm like, oh, wait, everyone hold up. I got to pee. Because I was standing over the toilet. And he just looked at me. The old guy just looked at me and just started laughing because he thought I was serious at first, because of the way I said it. And then he just died. And I was like, I think he realized at that moment, that's the kind of humor I have. We've never, he doesn't catch on because, I'm a hard person to understand sometimes. I get that. I'm a lot to take in.
Really?
A lot. Yeah.
You don't.
Yeah. Like, people don't get my humor a lot. And I'm sorry if I come off as weird. But it was funny just to see it, spark. Like, that's funny. You're funny. This guy. Yeah, it was funny. It was good. Yeah, I had to make light of the situation.
I have a little funny story from the trip to Missouri.
Missouri!
I had my first experience with public transportation.
Ooh, did you sit and pee?
No, I didn't. It was so much worse.
Oh my god, worse than sitting and pee? Oh
I
no.
would think so. So
Semen
the
and
deal
blood
was,
everywhere.
We were going to drive in Kara's car to her office, and then we were going to take there's the streetcar and there's the public bus, right? Well, the streetcar is a little bit, the streetcar is something you pay for, so it's a little bit more higher class. So
Always take the streetcar.
But it was out of service, so the bus was free.
No.
So we took the bus to the convention center.
Uber
The
that
ride,
bitch.
No.
the ride there, totally fine. The ride back to take a little break, totally fine. The ride back to the convention center about 6 o'clock was where things got bad. So I sat down. It's Kara and Adam and her nephew, who's 13. And we were all sitting together. And this group of 3 guys comes and sits in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not being racist. This is just being factual. There was...
Your seats were against the wall.
I was in the middle. Adam was next to me. Kara was behind us. And the nephew was in front of Adam.
So y'all were
So
facing each other. Or was it seat and seat?
We were just seat forward. towards
Okay,
us.
got you. All right.
Yeah, not side seats. They were 2 and 2. So this guy sat kind of kitty corner to me.
Mm-hmm.
And, middle-aged black guy. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Kitty
Didn't think
corner.
anything of it. And he's like, hey, lady, miss, I like your costume. It's very satanic. And I'm like, thank you, sir. I didn't know.
Hell yeah!
Fuck
yeah, the devil
Thank
rules!
you. And he started talking about Jesus, and I'm like,
No, fuck. Here we go.
and Adam the whole time next to me is like, this is why I don't talk to people on the bus. This is why I don't talk to people on the bus. I'm like,
That's why I don't get on the fucking bus.
This is why you need to tell me these things, because I live in a place where there's more cows than people. I don't know what I'm doing. You gotta tell me these
Can't
things.
believe
I'm
you
not
guys
used to this.
took the bus.
So he continues to talk, and I'm like, So finally he shuts up and starts talking to his other friend who's in front of him. And I'm like, oh, thank God. I put my head down, right? My head is down.
Yeah.
Well, there's this lady, very, very professionally dressed. It's a, younger black lady. And she's in heels and skirts and, very professional looking.
Did you get her number?
She's standing up
I'm
in the front,
single,
hanging
bro.
out
What
to
the
rail.
fuck?
I don't think you wanted this one. Just trust me on that.
Good looking out, homie.
So he looks up. He's like, hey, ma'am. And she looks at him and she's like, what? I'm like, oh, God, I'm invested.
She's ridden this bus before.
Yes, I'm curious. And then he looks at her and he's like, what if I were to tell you that I identify as a middle-aged white man? And she's like, sir, I don't have the time of day to deal with your ignorance. And she's going
Gives a fuck.
off on
Yeah.
him. She is laying into him. She's like, I don't care she's like, I don't care if you identified as the son. I don't give a shit what you have to say. She's like, you are stupid and ignorant. You are obviously not a white man. I'm like, oh my God. It was awesome. So he shuts up and puts his head down, right? So then he lifts his head back up and he's like, hey, miss. And I'm like, God, that's at me. It's directed at me. And I made the stupid mistake of looking up.
Of course you did.
And I'm like, what? And he's like, what if I were to tell you I identify as a middle-aged white man? And I'm like, sir, I'm not
Sucks
in a
to
position
suck.
to tell you. I said, I'm not going to get into that with you today. I appreciate your statement, but I'm not going to discuss it any further from that. he's like, see, this is what's wrong with the world. A black man talks to a white girl, and this is what happens. I'm like, bad person. She said the same thing. But
how dare you be a white person?
I know. I was like, oh God, how dare I? No, I'm sorry. I'm a ginger-headed white person.
That's even worse.
I know.
You are the minority.
I know. And then literally, so Adam was like, ding ding, here's our stop. Like,
it's like, we gotta get off this motherfucker. I'm gonna kill someone.
we gotta get off the bus. We walked an extra 2 blocks, but it was fine. It was totally worth the extra walk.
I used to ride city bus a lot. Light rails, city bus. I've seen a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Luckily, I grew up in the streets, so I understand the signs. You should not have fucking ridden a bus. Yes.
No one told me.
I didn't know you were taking a bus. I would have told you. I'd have been like, hey, don't take fucking city bus.
We were supposed to take the streetcar.
All I gotta say is the freak come out at night.
Bro.
Oh,
Come out at night.
So 6 o'clock. We stayed until 9:30.
2 p.m. till that bitch shuts down. Do not ride the bus.
No,
I used to smoke weed on the bus. I fucking party with people on the bus.
Yeah.
I almost got stabbed on the bus.
I was on a bus and a guy was so hammered, like he was throwing up on the bus.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
There were people doing drugs on the bus.
Hi.
As we were, I was in 7th grade.
Oh yeah, I was like 14
I
or
was in
15 or
7th
something.
grade going to fucking school, and I witnessed people being high. I witnessed drunks. I've witnessed fucking people on drugs. I've witnessed everything.
The city bus is fucking wild.
I wish I just.
You want to learn some shit and seen some shit?
That's
And
where it's
we're,
at.
like,
The transit
downtown
station. Yeah.
Kansas City.
Yeah, the transit station.
As more further you get downtown, the shittier it gets.
Yeah.
Okay. Like.
Yeah.
Hey,
A
them's
mile-
my
a
people.
mile or two- a mile
That's
or
fucked
two
up.
out of town, it ain't that bad. As you get towards fucking
You right.
6th Street or whatever street.
You right.
or
Martin
MLK.
Luther King.
Uh-huh.
MLK.
You ain't being racist. You just being right. It's true.
I'm just saying that the closer you get down to that area,
The more Section 8 it
shittier-
becomes. The
shittier-
EBT crowd is strong.
the shittier it gets. And I'm not pointing out whether it's black or whether it's white. Or
Nah,
whether
there's
it's
fucked
Hispanic
up white
or
people down there
whatever.
too. I
I'm just
know. I
saying,
used to be one of them.
Yeah.
In general, that's the shitty.
I'm glad you made it back safe.
I would have said, in my personal opinion, I would have paid for fucking Uber.
The fact of the matter is,
I would have paid that $20, $30.
you motherfuckers are too white to be riding a bus in fucking
And
Kansas
it wasn't
City.
bad. It wasn't bad. So like the drive there, you know, it
Just
was
saying.
like 9:30 in the morning. It was totally fine.
Yeah,
drive
all the
back
crackheads
at,
are
like,
asleep
4
at 9
o'clock.
o'clock in the morning.
It was totally fine. But it was that 6 o'clock one that were like, ooh, and we definitely Ubered back. We Ubered back.
Lessons
It was-
learned, right? I mean,
You have stories now. You have stories.
I was about to
I
say,
have been cultured.
the experiences
You
are
swine,
kind of
you.
worth it. They're kind of worth it. Like, there's bad pockets everywhere, but sometimes it's good to get out there and get in those pockets and experience
I'm a very
life.
sheltered person. I really am.
I can tell.
You know, like there's less than
And it's
2,000
no
people that live
fault.
in my town.
There's no fault of yours, right? It's just where you grew up.
There's nothing wrong with that.
That's a good thing.
I would like to have someone that is super knowledgeable of the streets go with me, or with someone that is sheltered like that.
Stay frosty.
Just exactly.
Well, Carol
My
works
shit is
there.
on a swivel,
Like,
bro.
Carol works
Yeah.
there, and I was like, "Girl, why didn't you warn me? Like, why? What?"
She
So, like,
knew. Oh, this is
thing is, that
normal.
was-
This is normal
that
for
was-
her. That's the thing.
Right. But that was the 3rd time that we had rode the bus that day. So the first 2 times went off without a hitch. Everything was fine. But then that 3rd time, I was like,
You get
"Oh
complacent.
man."
You don't really.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I guess you don't realize that what's going on, because it's so normal to you.
Exactly.
You don't really remove yourself from the situation in 3rd person and be like, hey, what is that person feeling like? Because it's her first time riding the bus at 6 o'clock at night. I honestly would have thought the same thing, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying anything negative towards Carol whatsoever. She's great. Love
I am.
her.
What the fuck, girl? Take the whitest girl
But
you
it
know through the hood.
It wasn't even about me though either.
I
you
know, I
There
know.
was so originally.
It's them. Yeah.
Well, we also had her 13-year-old nephew with us. too.
Right.
So he was originally like, so Adam and I were here, Kara was behind us, and he was on the other across the aisle. And when those guys get on, I was like, dude, get in front of me right now. Like, get over in front of me so I can see you at all times without having to, like, physically turn and look at you.
Yeah.
And well, that's just me being protective because I do
I was
all the
that
time,
age.
but-
I was the one you had to worry about. I carried knives and glass and rocks and shit. I didn't care. I was scrappy. I was the one that was like,
actually-
I'm gonna fucking stick you up when you get on this bus and give me your fucking wallet.
I was actually.
I'm such a hoodlum.
I was like Envy. Like I would keep to myself. I would look at the ground. I would try.
Not
to
me,
make
bro.
waves.
I hung out with rugged ass people, dude. Everybody was older than me.
The bad thing though is that I'm a big guy.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. So everybody automatically
already
wants to
a target.
fight you.
You are.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm already a target.
You got fucking come on and bring it right here, all over this.
Yeah, and so like.
That's fucked up. See, I'm the little guy.
I'm
I'm the one you wouldn't think would stab you.
I'm
Like, I'm gonna get you.
I'm the first shot, right? First shot
Right.
to me. You know what I mean? Take out the first guy, the biggest guy first.
I'm sorry,
And then-
man. That must have been hell growing up like that.
It was. I mean, at 7th grade.
That's
I-
rough, bro.
I was
Yeah.
5'9", 5'10".
That's how tall I am
yeah.
now.
At 7th grade, I wore size 30,
Jesus Christ.
32 pants. I was a size 11 shoe.
Motherfucker's a Jolly Green Giant and
I was-
shit.
Yeah, I was a big kid, so I looked like I was in high school. Or,
I would've
you
hung
know,
out with
in
you.
reality, I was. Look at my
Just a
baby.
baby.
Whoa.
I miss it. I miss being a kid. I miss being wild as fuck. I do. Now all I'm doing is just withering away.
I'm gonna agree with the old saying. If I knew what I knew now, back then.
Dude, I don't know about that saying. Like, I kind of knew already. Like, I knew a lot of shit as a kid. I knew where my life was going and what I had to do to make it right. But I just didn't do it. Just like
I
the
didn't. I had
schoolwork
no
and
fucking
I
clue.
was too sheltered.
I
was
could
so
see.
shocked.
I have the vision. Like, I could see what needs to be done. Right? How the pieces fall in place. But I'm like, I just didn't care. I didn't want to do it. The like schoolwork and shit, I would fucking get incompletes left and right. But I knew to get here in my life, I had to do this, this, and this. I just didn't want to do it. I don't know why.
It's easier to do nothing than to do
Isn't it? Like, I don't know. Just the shit, just, it didn't play out in my head why I need to do this to get ahead in life. Like, it just didn't make sense for me to go and take algebra. Because I knew I'd be pushing fucking buttons for the rest of my life, right? Like, I'm never going to use it. Construction, okay, maybe, but I doubt it. I can read a tape measure, and that's all I fucking need. I'm going to be framing, okay? I'm going to be roofing. Like, I knew
Yeah.
at a very young age I was going to be in the blue-collar world for the rest of my fucking life.
That's exactly how I felt too. I felt like I wasn't good enough to be a white collar.
That's what it was, isn't it? I
felt
didn't
like
feel like I was good enough.
Yeah.
I
felt
knew
like
I was smart enough.
I was. Yeah, I felt like
Damn!
I was better with my hands. Than I
Fuck this
was with
therapy
my brain.
shit, bro.
So I.
You nailed it, though. You fucking nailed it. That's what it was.
I mean, my high school, I took automotive. I
Ooh.
took welding. I took electronics. I took anything that had to do with
Hands-on.
blue-collar,
Yeah.
hands-on. That's
I went
what
to VOTEC. VOTEC is a vocational school in America.
I
And I
went
did
to-
it all. I did
That's so
everything they
smart
had to
go
offer.
into trades instead of going and spending a ridiculous
Now
amount
it
of
is.
college.
Now people are
it is.
pushing towards it. Back then, when I was in school, everyone's like, "No, you need a college education to fucking for what? To sling a hammer all day?" No, I don't.
But the thing though is that kids nowadays, or I don't say kids, goddamn, people
You
nowadays.
can say kids, bro. You're
Yeah,
old.
I know, but I don't want to be like
You
that.
dusty old fuck.
Nowadays,
Nowadays,
it's not.
it's not college
Trades
driven
is not-
anymore.
Trades is not what people want to do. They don't want.
Yeah, because all the Mexicans do it. Yeah.
But they don't find money in it. They rather stay in it. Stay in
Which
their
is
career.
dumb, bro, because there could be money in it, but you're going to sweat for it. And it's
Yeah,
going to be
imagine
rough.
Some of these HVAC technicians with overtime and are pulling in six figures.
Bank, bro. Bank.
Mm-hmm.
But look what they do. Look what they go through. I don't want to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
No.
being
Ew.
in an attic.
Ew, brother. Ew.
Imagine, brother. Ooh,
No, fuck that.
brother. Like, if you think it's hot and humid outside, like, it's hot and humid in an attic,
Imagine being in like Houston, August,
and you have to wear
120
fucking
outside. Yeah, fuck
You have to
you.
wear
Oh
fire
my
protectant clothing, right? Like, 'cause
Right.
Have you
you're
seen the
welding.
AC guy? Nah, not in like 2 hours. The man's dead
Like-
upstairs.
Well, exactly. During the summertime, like we would for a company that I worked for, we would have check-ins.
You
If
need
we
I would
it.
hope so.
That's
We
scary.
can hear from you within 2 hours or whatever. We're calling.
Oil rigs and shit. Them dudes out there on the oil rigs making that kind of money. They work hard. Nah, see, I knew though. I knew at a very young age that I will never be wearing a tie to work and carrying a briefcase and all that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I will never
See,
be
that's
Wall
kinda-
Street.
That's
There's
kind of what my dad always thought. And, my dad, he barely scraped by high school. Like,
Yeah.
barely scraped by high school. And then he took, like, maybe 2 college classes. But my mom, when he got with her, she was 18 and pregnant with my oldest
That's
brother.
hot.
And so he, like, took her in and took care of her. And so he dropped her
Man.
to college. And my dad, like,
I want to shake
got
his hand.
into my not his own baby. He was just different
That's what I'm
man's baby.
saying. I want to shake
Yeah.
his hand.
My mom was 4 months pregnant when they got
Wow. I did that
together.
with a
So
chick once.
he like took her in, and he's like, I have, no college education, barely scraped by high school, but
just
I'm
a
starting
man.
at the plant. I'm starting at the bottom, and he gave himself goals. He's like, by 6 months, I want to be here. By a year and a half, I want to be
That's
here.
what it is.
Bam, 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 and now he is like one of the top dogs. He's the environmental and safety
Guy's been there since
officer.
fucking 1872 or some shit. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's what it is, though, right? Like,
He
you
works
know,
his
you
ass
know,
off.
you know, you know, you know, you're not gonna be fucking Wall Street. There's 2 types of people in the world, right? Wall Street and Walmart. 2 types of people in the world. I will never be a Wall Street motherfucker. One, I don't like those people. I don't get along with them. I'm not in with their clique. You know what I mean?
No.
Like, you're around them and you don't vibe. I'd rather be with Joe Blow over here who fucking take a snoot of crack, pound the fucking Bud Light, and let's go put this roof on at fucking 9 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I vibe with those people. I don't agree with doing drugs and shit like that, but we come from the same cloth, right? And I just fit in better with those people.
For me, it's about. Unfortunately, it's about money. Like, I want as much money as possible, right? So
I do too.
I will do this blue collar job or whatever I have to do to get as much as I possibly can and sacrifice whatever I need to
Mm-hmm.
get to that point, whether it be my health, my insanity, my back.
You
my
get in your
knees.
40s, you're going to stop thinking that way.
But you did leave a job that was really mentally draining on you.
But see, that's the
You
thing.
had
though, is
to,
that was the first step.
Mm-hmm.
But even now, I'm still like, man, why'd you do that?
I would stick my hand in toilets at this bus company to fix the fucking toilets. I wore a glove, but you just blew shit everywhere. I didn't care. I didn't care about my health. I didn't care about the cancer causing chemicals because I cared about the fucking job because that's what was making me money. Whatever it took, right? Whatever it takes to make that paycheck, you're going to fucking do it and you're going to do it good. Now, nah, man, I don't know. I don't care anymore. I'm just like, but I used to be like that. I would hurt myself to get the job done. Whatever it took to get the shit done to make the paycheck. Whatever it takes, right? If it's going to affect your physical health or your mental health, put that shit aside and get the fucking work. Because that's how I was raised. And I hate that. And, a lot of people are like, oh, these kids these days won't fucking work, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, good for them. They're fucking being smart about it. They're not going to break their back fucking roofing and shit old school instead of taking safety precautions and being smart about shit, right?
or that, and just finding a job where you actually
Oh, I got lucky. I got lucky with my job. I got so
And
lucky,
feel
dude.
appreciated.
Yeah.
Like you're actually a
Like-
person, not a number.
But
I have never
I don't care about that.
in any job that I've ever had felt
Appreciated.
appreciated.
Yeah.
Felt like
I
I'm
feel
belong.
appreciated at my
I've
current
never-
job.
I've never felt that way. I've always felt like I was here
Yeah.
to do something and to go home.
That's
Earn a
you're
paycheck.
being paid to
Earn
do
my
this
paycheck.
job, and that's it.
And they say, "Oh, but when you're here, you're a family." No, that's bull fucking shit.
Oh yeah, what's my middle
That's
name?
that's
Without
true.
looking,
Yeah. know
you
what I
don't
mean?
know, bitch.
So
See, and I don't know, mate. I'm just spoiled, I guess, because
Yeah.
my job is the complete opposite. Because I am by myself. Like I
That's the
run
best
this
way to
entire
be.
place by myself. I keep up with, we're contracted with another company, so like I am the face for this other company.
You're the
And I have
POC.
that rapport. I am the person, and
Mm-hmm.
whenever I need anything, I'm like, "Hey, boss, I need this." Or like, "Okay, whatever you need."
And that's
they,
awesome, bro.
They
Like
don't care. I can tell them tomorrow, like, "Hey, I need the day off for whatever." They're like,
that's
"Okay,
cool.
You
Yeah.
you want your PTO, or do you just
You
want
just
to take the day off? 'cause you want a
unpaid
day
or
off?"
what? Yeah, yeah.
right.
That's
You
how
know?
it
Like,
should be.
I didn't even know I had PTO because I don't ever take days off.
That's how it
So,
should be, though. Like
Like,
every
for
job should be
Missouri,
like that.
Yeah. My boss is like, "Hey, do you want all your PTO hours because we're getting close to the end of the year and you have no more vacation left?" I was like,
You capped out,
"Sure."
and you're not gonna get on. You may as well use them because
Yeah.
they're just capped out. You can't get any more.
So she just gave it to me, and I'm like, "Okay." Like,
I feel so guilty when I take PTO. I feel like the biggest
I
piece
don't.
of crap. I do, because I'm like, oh man, you're being a bum, blah blah blah. I don't know. It's how my brain is wired, and I hate it.
there's a
Because
lot of studies that if you take your time off like you're supposed to, like it increases productivity. You
yeah,
earned it.
yeah, you're probably right, but I don't believe it. In my head, I'm
fair.
like, oh, you're just being lazy. No, I need it for my mental health. I
You
need to
do.
go and just turn off my phone and go sit in the woods for a day and
Mm-hmm.
just be alone. And
That
now,
was
That's why I
actually-
love
that was
hunting.
actually
That's
really
why I
nice
love
to-
hunting.
yeah,
my cabin was actually really nice to just.
I'm
bet.
so happy you got away, bro. That's fun.
It was,
You guys need to
Even if
schedule
it's just
more
a
of
road.
those. You need to schedule more of those. Just be like, hey, babe, we should plan for blah 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 day off and just go hang out somewhere in the woods or something, or like go
Well,
sit
they
at
do
a
like the
bus stop and
like
give old people the
the-
finger.
2-2-2 rule. Like every 2 weeks, go on a date. Every 2 months, get a weekend away. And
Oh,
every
that's
2
a thing?
years, do a big trip.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Why did you guys tell me that earlier? God. I'm just playing. I'm just
wasn't
playing.
around then. I wasn't around.
I'm just playing. No, I didn't know that. I didn't know that was the thing. I was just like, hey,
Yeah.
let's go out on a date. I didn't. There was no like schedule for me. I'm just like, I feel like go doing this. Let's go do this. And that's how I was forced on vacations because I hate leaving my house, but I'm getting better.
You're getting better.
I've been leaving. I've been doing stuff.
You have.
Chi, how's your
Happy.
anger issues going with your road rage and shit? You been working on that?
yeah,
Good.
yeah.
I've been thinking about that a lot lately. I'm worried about you.
I am nowhere near where I was. I still have trouble with it. But in all
It's never
seriousness-
going to go away completely, right?
But I can identify when it is
The
coming
little triggers?
or when
Good.
it's happening. Like when I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, and when it's like happening, I'm like, Brian, that's not a good idea.
You ever
know?
just
And
like
then
pull over and take a breather and just cool down, let it go?
I have never had it happen.
I did it
that
yesterday.
far.
I did it
I
I feel like
yesterday.
if I have to
Never
pull
been-
over, I'd be more mad.
Oh,
Like they
Yeah.
got
I
to do
pull
that, and
I
have to
pull over so I
Yeah.
don't do something horrible.
Okay.
And that's the whole thing
You're
behind it.
removing yourself from the situation.
Yeah, I'm doing what you guys said, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I've been thinking about it because like I did it yesterday. I had to just breathe. I had to stop. So I pulled over to the empty where they're tearing down the old Shell gas station. I just pulled over and just chilled for a minute and just let the traffic go, waited till it was clear, and went on about my way. And I was thinking, I wonder how Chee's doing with that. I wonder if he's getting progressively better or getting worse, or.
I'm not getting worse. I'm not getting worse. I'm getting better. It's just it's taking time. I can't.
It's hard to rewire
It's not an
yourself.
overnight thing.
Yeah.
It's hard to It's hard to rewire yourself when all you know is this specific wiring.
I'm a kid. I'm gonna
You don't
kill
know-
you. Now I'm
Yeah.
older. I'm like, fuck. I can't kill
I'm
these
still
people.
gonna kill you.
I can't kill these people. Fuck.
Like, I don't.
What do I do?
Yeah. It's
I'm not gonna fucking run into the back of these people because they're being assholes. Stop. I don't want to. See, I have a tow hitch on my truck, and so if I get in front of you, you're fucked. It's done. It's a done deal. That's
a
I'm
good
putting that
insurance
out
measure.
there. I'm putting it out there. I will downshift. You won't know it's coming, and you go right in the back of my shit. And I'm like, oh, I don't know what happened. My transmission's fucked. I know.
Sorry.
I actually need to get a fucking tow hitch. I haven't got one.
It's illegal to ride around with one on if you're not in tow or leaving a tow or about to be in tow.
Really?
I don't. Yep, but I don't care.
Oh.
I leave it on there because I rather you. Yeah, I rather you hit my tow hitch than smash my whole bed of
Yeah,
my
I'd
truck.
rather
Absolutely.
you
So.
hit my chassis and my
But
hitch than
If
you
they hit
putting
that
your
and get
fucking-
fucked up, it could be your fault. So you might want to check your laws. But I like it. It's a good insurance thing for me.
Actually, speaking of which,
It's awesome when you walk into it too. It's great. That's
Yeah.
fun.
ding. Speaking of which,
There's
there
no
is
give.
There's this trend that's going out in New York that's happening about people that are getting in front of cars and like slowing down and brake checking them, and then when they come to a stop, they hit reverse and smash back into
I've
you.
seen a video of that.
And they're
Get a
saying
camera,
that
guys.
They're going out and like, oh, my neck, my back, and they're using that against you. They're using that against you.
That's funny.
And so there's this girl. She had her car, and it was in New York.
Mm-hmm.
This-
Hey,
this
I'm
Honda-
in New
this
York.
Honda- Hey,
Get it
let's go
good.
to a Broadway show. All right, so they do this thing, and they reverse back into this SUV, and they come out of the car, and they're like holding their back and all that kind of shit. And the guy walks up to the SUV and realizes there's a fucking camera recording everything.
Oh yeah.
So they turn around, get back in the car, and they bolt off. The lady has
change real quick.
everything on fucking camera.
Yep.
Guys, their faces, their license plate, the car, how many people were in the car.
If I have your plate, I know where that car lives.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind. I can find you. I will find you.
People have been doing
I
that
will kill
forever
you.
though, especially like overseas. I think in like China and things, people will like
That shit
there's
doesn't
a stopped
surprise
car
me.
and they'll throw themselves on the car and roll off. And they'll try to
I'm
claim
start doing that.
insurance.
I'm over it. I hate my life. I'm just gonna
my
go to the
neck.
parking lot
Oh,
and jump
my
on someone's car. And doctors say I need a backiotomy. I'm doing it. I can't take it anymore. That's hilarious. They're just like
Why would you do
the
that?
car stops and they just jump on it,
Do
like
I-
act like
do
they
I
got
need to
hit.
get a camera for myself?
Yes.
Do I need to get
I
one?
would.
Front,
I would.
rear, side to side, every fucking way you can get one. I had
You
one,
just
but it
never
was a piece
know.
of junk. You need to invest in a good one. Garmin makes really good car cams.
Dude, the new Toyotas have a built-in integrated fucking. road
Man,
camera.
go on somewhere with your fucking
That's
Toyotas.
fantastic.
I can't afford a new
crazy.
Toyota.
They're
That's
awesome.
crazy.
I'd have to
That's
sell
crazy.
my house to get a new Toyota.
Oh.
Hate my life.
Yep. And during an accident, it records
Yeah,
everything.
that's fucking
Nice.
dope. Like the Prius, like the Prius does. The Prius
Dude, so
records
If
everything,
you
bro.
if you see the new Prius and it's they've
And
done
you like it,
they've
you're
done it up.
gay.
No, they done it up. It looks like a GT car.
You're
and
gay.
It's fucking sick.
You want to
No,
know how I
I'm
know you're
telling
gay?
I'm telling you. It
I
looks
like Prius. I
really
almost
good.
bought one.
As a car guy, like
As a car guy,
as a
same.
car guy, I don't like EVs.
Like a little bit of my soul is just like, why would you do that to
Actually,
yourself?
Kim
But
and
I fuck
are
with it. I fuck with it.
Really, and are actually looking at buying a new car for her.
I've been driving hybrids when I
Oh,
rent
we're-
cars.
We're
They're fun.
We're looking at hybrids.
I like it.
Hybrid.
So
Audi. Get an Audi.
Obviously,
Can't go wrong.
I'm not buying anything German. I'm not buying anything
Fuck you!
that's not
9!
I'm not buying anything that's not Japanese or American.
You can't go wrong with Toyota, though, for real.
So Toyota's number 1 on the list, but Hyundai.
Get a Supra.
Yeah.
Unpopular opinion, just because I obviously am a big Mitsubishi person.
You're a woman. We're not listening.
HPV, what?
HPV?
HEV. It's
Ew!
actually pretty nice.
How many miles do you get to the gallon? Like how far?
How far
that
can
one?
you go?
How far can you go?
I don't have it, but let me Google it real
Highway.
quick.
Well, let's do highway.
So,
Wait, she's a city driver, right? Back and
just
forth
letting
to
you
work.
know right now, my truck gets about 13 miles to the gallon.
That's what mine
Okay.
gets. Give or
Or
take.
12 and a half.
12 and a half is about right, yeah.
Yeah. But I got a big monster fucking motor, and my truck weighs. And
It's
I
a
have
truck.
38-gallon
It's a
tank.
truck. And I got to haul these big old balls around everywhere.
I gotta haul
gosh.
8 cylinders and 8 piston rings and
Huge testicles. Man testicles. Are there any other kind? Chesticles.
testicles and mesticles.
No, I'm not against getting like a hybrid or something, man. It's good for the environment. It's good for your wallet.
I don't want a plug-in. I don't want a Tesla. By the way, Tesla has
Tesla
this new-
scares me, bro.
Tesla has this new thing called the Cyber Quad. I don't know if you heard about
Oh
that.
yeah, I
that,
seen
yeah.
them Johns.
Fuck you, okay? We don't need more of these shits going out. The Cybertruck is fucking hideous.
You don't like the Cybertruck?
It is nasty.
I love a Cybertruck, bro, with some Lambo doors and
No.
like a purple paint job and some spinners.
It's not even a truck.
You gotta get them spray wheels, Nick.
Oh.
You don't want those spinners on the fucking.
No.
What is wrong with you, bruh? Have you
It's not
seen
a
the
truck.
light bar that goes on top?
It's
Shit's fire, son.
horrible.
I bet
Anyway.
the Tesla truck could outperform your truck in an off-road.
Listen,
In every
if you
single way.
if you want to
absolutely.
know,
I
if you
doubt
want
it.
to know,
100% I doubt it.
Whistling Diesel did a review on the Cybertruck.
He did.
It's a really funny video, by the way.
I would smash the fuck out of a Cybertruck though,
He did.
100%.
He did.
did.
And
He
he
did.
broke a lot of shit.
Yeah,
and a
It's
lot
I
really
would.
of
funny.
I would
plastic.
break a lot of
It's
shit.
really funny.
I'm rough on everything I own, and everything I own fucking breaks eventually. So a Cybertruck would probably last me like a month tops. I would fuck it up so bad.
It's a lot of plastic, a lot of.
That's why I want a Hummer. I want a Hummer so I can just smash into shit with it. People
To
like,
answer your question, 64
holy
Not bad.
fuck!
It's not that
What is it? Wait, 64 what
Miles to the
miles to the?
with using
Bar?
both and electricity.
That's
Both.
amazing, bro.
And this is a full size,
You know
SUV.
what? See, I drove one of those hybrids to Ashburn and back, I think it was. And I think it cost me like $60 or something to fill it up. Blew my fucking
Isn't
mind.
that crazy?
To go all that, it's like, what, 4 hour? It was a 4.5 hour drive for me.
Yeah.
There and back was like 9 hours, plus the in town driving around. I only spent like $60 or $70 on
Yeah.
gas.
If you keep that RPM
What?
at
Dude.
2,000 or whatever it is, where the battery's charging.
I can't
and
go
you're
to the
not using
grocery
any
store and
gas,
not spend $10 on gas.
Bro, you can just coast and not use any gas.
It was
just
insane,
use
but
the
you
battery
can hear it
and
when
totally fine.
when it's on the electric. That's the part that fucks
that
with my
crazy?
head. I wish I could
Yeah,
turn
that-
that noise off. That whoo woo woo. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like it. It does not sit well with something. It fucks with my head. I don't like it. So I just keep the music all the way up. You know, it's loud.
Yep.
I can't do it.
And the crazy, like the thing is with Mitsubishis too, and I know, it's a Mitsubishi.
I like
know.
the Eclipse Spiders, the old school ones, like that were in
I do
Fast and
too.
Furious and shit. I thought
I
those
do
were
too.
cool.
But these ones, they're running really good incentives for the
Mitsubishi.
hybrids.
Hi-ya.
I think like $7,000 credit right now for those.
What? That's
And
insane.
these start at 40,000, which compared to a lot of other hybrids is pretty cheap.
So you have a full size, not a mid size.
So I don't have the plug-in. But I have a full-size Outlander.
That's
so
cool.
I have just the gas version of
Yeah.
the hybrid.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
the same. It's the same. Pretty much
Right.
it's the
So
same
you have
car.
3-row seating.
Yeah.
You have 3-row seating. So you have a full, full size. Okay.
Yeah.
So it would be like the same
It
size.
is. It is a collapsible third row seat, so I can collapse it.
You be throwing roadkill in the back of that, Sean? Shit.
Yeah, I did.
What's it called again? The Outlander.
Outlander, Mitsubishi Outlander.
I feel like the Outlander
The
was
hybrid
like
is the PHEV.
the Outlander was like an old school fucking truck from back in the day.
Dude, I'm telling you, as soon as they start bringing those trucks overseas, I will buy one.
I want one.
I want
that?
one. So
I know what
bad.
you're talking about. I want one of those little jaunts. They're
I
cool.
think it's called the Titan. I know that
Maybe.
Nissan has a Titan, but
No, it's not that. I know what you're talking about, and they're fucking cool.
they're cool. They had like a stunt woman do one with all the. Oh gosh, it was so cool. But yeah, gee, if you're looking at like hybrids, I would just give it a try. Just check it out. It's worth a look. They have a 10-year, 10,000-mile warranty on all Mitsubishis too, which is pretty darn good.
Its black ones are kind of nice.
The Kias and the
Oh,
Hyundais
I
have that
can't
too.
fucking stand Kias, dude.
I wouldn't do Hyundai.
Or a
Those are-
Hyundai.
I couldn't do Kia, couldn't do Hyundai. Those are.
I gotta draw the
I-
line somewhere.
I've had Mitsubishi since I started driving, and I've never once had an issue.
I just put a Mitsubishi part on my motorcycle. How about them apples? It runs.
It runs.
It works. Fuck. Money well
Yeah,
spent.
I love the Mitsubishi.
These aren't bad looking. These little Outlanders.
They're not bad. I
I bet they have those asshole headlights on them though.
Oh, they do. They're so bright. They wrap around the side of your
It's
vehicle.
yeah. I was looking at
Oh,
that,
I love it.
and it's not like
They're great.
and I hate it. It's because like forward, straight head on, not a problem. When I'm coming up over the hill or they're like that, it's
Yep.
right in my face. There's nothing you can do about it.
I know.
You can't angle them or change them.
Yeah, you can. Mine's have a.
No, because the ones that are factory are angled the way they're supposed to be. When you're flat, it doesn't blind you at all. But going over hills and shit, that's when it
Well,
blinds you.
yeah, but
There's
mine-
no way
I
to
can
dim that.
I can actually drop mine's lower, so I have adjustable headlights. So it's OEM stock height.
This
and I
guy
can
has
drop
fucking
those.
Wally-Bot headlights. I love it. That's cool.
That's awesome.
I was
actually,
thinking about
if
something
you're a
like that.
dickhead-
They should have like film or tint or something.
If you're a dickhead and you
I am a
cut me
dickhead.
off or whatever like
Yeah.
that, I'll raise up my headlights. So
I am a
I love that.
dickhead.
So
Well, the
it's-
thing is, you're in a truck.
I'm already
You're-
high.
You're
yeah,
already
tall.
there.
And then so what I'll do
Don't
is
drive
I'll
high,
raise them up-
kids.
I'll raise them up.
Yeah, don't do that.
I'll raise my headlights higher so that it's right in your rear view mirror.
I
It's
want
right
I
in
want
your
to put
side
fucking I want to put light bars and then two more in the grill and then one in the back and then two reverse lights in the back so I can just light it up. Light everybody up
Do you know what you need?
to
There's
not
like this
drive at
little-
nighttime.
Well,
I
hold
can't
on,
fucking
hear
see.
me out. There's different things that you can get. There's like a little like circle placard or like one. It's like a bar, but it's not a light bar, and you can like type messages and it
Bro,
will
I
display
need
your
that.
message.
That would be so
and
funny.
they have like the middle finger icon. You can just click and it projects out your back window.
You drive like an asshole. Can I get your number? You're cute.
Yeah. You could do that.
That's how I get in a wreck, typing shit out on fucking things.
Yeah, that's the problem though.
It's probably a bad idea. I'll be over here, hey, bitch. Yeah, fun times.
Maybe not.
I think the light bar is the way to go. I want to blind motherfuckers. I just need like a good all-around off-road kit so I can just flip a switch and light everything up around me. And then everybody gets the fuck out of the way because they're like, I can't see. And I'm like, fuck you. Come and get me, coppers.
That's how I was gonna put pod lights on my truck, and
I want some.
so what you do is you'll actually buy a controller.
Yeah, I'm going to need
Square
one. Yeah,
controller.
I'm going to need one.
And you wire
For all those
everything
fucking
into the
lights.
controller, and you can do like your rock lights,
Yeah.
your light bars, all by just clicking buttons on your controller.
Well, that's what I want. I want one for all the lights and then one for individuals, like front, rear, high, low.
Yeah.
You know, whatever.
So the controller basically would be blank,
yeah.
and you set
You
exactly what
put
those
your
buttons
shit in
do.
there, yeah.
So you set it up how. So this button will do the front two. This button will do the back two. This button will do the sides. This one will do the bottom bar. This one will do the top bar. This one will do everything. Yeah.
I just want to be able to let people see God. Just Flip
saw
up a
this
switch.
guy.
Ah!
It
I
was
can't
it was
try.
on some video. And,
Help me.
It was exactly what Dee was talking about. This guy was driving on the road, was going one way, and the car had his brights on going the other way. And so he flashed, like,
Yeah,
flicked him the
like,
lights,
hey.
to, like, hey, lights are on.
Yeah.
And he still doesn't change anything, so he flicks them again, lights, doesn't change anything, so this motherfucker hits the button on his truck, and it illuminates all of his light bars, his front lights.
Yeah, that's
his
what I
front
want.
Bars, pod lights.
Yep.
And so you have, like, 20,000 lumens is being shot
I love
down
that.
this highway.
20,000 is
finally-
not enough.
You know it. He turns off his shit. But imagine, like, now that guy can't see shit.
Good.
Yeah.
But
Good.
you're
Fuck
going the
that
other
guy.
way, and you're driving towards a guy that can't see anything. Imagine him be like, "Oh, what? Oh, I must go right now," and
Or stop.
bang.
You can't see. What do? Keep driving?
Yeah.
No, you stop, you dumbass. What the fuck?
People are that smart. You're giving people way too much credit.
Oh, yeah. I can't see where I'm going. Guess what I'm doing? It's
Pull over.
pulling over and like, okay, now I
You
can
hang
see.
on and hope for the
Yeah.
best.
Nah, this guy's like,
Jesus, take the wheel.
send it. I got this. I'm a Stevie Wonder, this motherfucker. Anyway, it's good catching up, guys.
It was.
I missed you.
I did too.
I need a new chair. This thing's squeaky. Maybe I should just oil it.
Oil it.
Arl it. Arl it. Arl it.
Put some Earl on it.
You guys done any donations? Shame on you. Shame on you both.
I know. I'm sorry.
What do you mean? Shame on you.
Oh.
Hurricane relief, brother.
Hey, I rounded up at the
I'm so glad.
Salvation Army.
Thank you.
Actually,
I do that every time.
Actually, yeah. So I always give to the pets at PetSmart.
Oh, me
Someone
too.
back
I
there.
get. They give you those
Whenever
little
they,
band things
they
to put
say,
on your
"Hey,
arms.
Do you want to give $5 to get a plush
Yes, I do.
toy?" I always, yeah. I give them
Yes,
one of those things.
course I do. What? The
Yeah.
do you know?
So,
Seriously?
do I want to give to feeding, helping cancer with children?
I was
Do I want to help?
no,
for
yeah.
babies
Fuck
in
kids.
homes? Yes, I do.
I was leaving Target, and there was a bunch of fire trucks and shit at the intersection. I'm like, oh shit, what's going on? And they were all standing out there with boots in their hands. Like, what the fuck? And the guy comes up, waving at my window, and I'm like, you got to come around, bro. So I get on my PA. They're roll down windows. You got to come around. He's like, oh. He walks around because, I can't tell him to. So he comes over. I'm like, hey, what's up? What's going on? He's like, oh, we're taking donations for some, I forget what it was, dystophia or whatever, mesothelioma, or whatever the fuck it was. I can't remember. So I was like, oh. And I looked in the boot and it was full of money. I was like, oh, that's what you guys are doing. So I was like, here. And I have a Starbucks cup full of change in my truck because every time I get change, I just throw it in there because the ashtray got full. So I was like, here you go. It's like dumping change everywhere in the middle of the street. I'm like, oh shit, I'm sorry. Anyway, that was my funny story for donating.
No.
But I've been, I went and got like cases of water and this, that, and the other to take to Gleaming the World or one of those fucking organizations. And what happened before I got to go down there to donate the stuff, there was a thing locally. It's called Food Not Bombs. And they set up in the park every weekend. And if you're hungry or you need food or you need clothes, just go there at 11 o'clock in the morning and get whatever you need. Whatever you need. Everything that's there, whatever you need. You just take it. And I was like, the lady on Facebook was like, hey, does anyone happen to have any water? Everywhere was sold out because of, well, people were blaming the panic buying, but it was because everyone was buying shit to donate to the hurricane reliefs, right?
Oh.
I actually had 2 cases already, so not from panic buying because I don't give a fuck about that stuff. Anyway, we won't talk about that. So it's like, you know what? Instead of giving to those people, because there's already trucks and trucks, like Walmart sending trucks and like there's shit going to the fucking hurricane relief. Why not help locally? So I did. I drove down there and I found the place and I was like, hey, where do you want this water? And the girl was like, you could tell she was like, oh shit, you really brought it. I was like, yeah, here.
Aw.
She's like, you can just set it right there by the table. I was like, here you go. Boom, dropped it and drove off. But you could tell her face was like, what are you doing here? I told her on Facebook. She was like, does anyone have water? And I was like, yes, I have 2 cases. What time and where? I will bring them. I guess a lot of people apparently do that, but never follow through.
Should show.
Yeah. I was like, that's funny. Well, here you go. Here's all your shit. But it was weird because I got there early and there was like this militia set up and they were like getting bullhorns and shit prepared. And it's like the dudes that have compounds in the woods type of militia in Lynchburg. So I was like, hey, is this a food for whatever, not bombs or whatever? And he's like, oh, no, blah, 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 blah. Sorry you had to carry all this water over this way. I'm like, you're not going to help me carry it back? Well, fuck you too then. I don't want to be part of this. Go fuck yourself.
Brother.
Yeah, like, okay, you're out here preaching shit. Give me a fucking hand with this stuff, dick. Anyway, it turns out that whole militia thing, like, there was some shit that went down. I can't remember, but it was wild. Like, cops showed up and stuff. Like, people were, like, being fucking wild and out and shit. Like, y'all need to calm the fuck down. This town is fucking wild. Like, there's already been, like, 8 murders and shit. I'm moving, bro. I can't live here anymore. I can't do it. But, yeah.
You should come move down to Texas.
Why? So I can be involved with more militias? Thanks.
No, me and JD. JD and I. It'll be you, JD, and I.
I think that's a bad combination. Plus, it's hot. I don't like the heat. I lived in Texas. And it's expensive. Oh, yeah, that's true.
No, it's not.
It's more expensive than it is here.
But you have nothing for you there. You have
That's true.
everything
But I have 2 dogs. I have 2 dogs.
which you can bring here.
And live where? In an apartment? No, thank
You
you.
can come live in Michigan where they like the snow.
Oh, that's a good idea. That is a good idea. Plus, it's cold, and you got that big lake with all that labradorite.
Super light.
All those hermaphrodites.
Superlight? How?
Super light.
Hermaphrodites?
Hermaphrodites.
Those people are cool as fuck. I used to hang out with some hermaphrodites. I'm gonna tell you what, they're wild.
Interesting.
Not sexually,
Nice.
wild. Like they party and they speak their motherfucking mind. They're fun. They're fun to shop with. I don't want to say I don't want to categorize
Rad.
people like that. Anyway, so you're catching up. I'm gonna take my dogs out. Stop. I'm gonna take my dogs.
Wow.
Take my dogs outside. Bro, I'm telling you, I gotta breathe. Preparing for the show was a fucking nightmare. I almost punched a hole in my fucking monitor.
Please don't do that.
I didn't. I was like, I stopped. I stopped, bro. I was like, breathe. It'll be okay. Where's your remote? You just had your fucking remote. I was getting so fucking mad. Like, I couldn't hear anything, and shit wasn't set up right, and the monitors weren't displaying.
We're out of practice.
My mute button wasn't working on my fucking microphone.
Bro, you don't even know. Like, I
couldn't get it off mute. Why is the touch button?
I was
not
getting
working?
so fucking mad. I could feel it, like, and I was like, okay, breathe, calm down. It's okay. Stop. I can't, because I get overwhelmed because I'm like, all these little things, and I'm like, stop. Focus on one fucking thing. Where's the remote? Find that. Then
One
do
thing
the
at a
next.
time.
Dude, that's my problem. That's always been my problem. I'm trying to just fucking get everything done at once. And my brain is just
bro.
like,
ADHD,
wah!
bro.
And I'm like,
I get it.
motherfucker. I'm getting so mad. Woosah. Also, I haven't been
And
to
now
the
it's that
gym
time.
in like a month. But, there's that.
Yeah, me either.
I'm going to go back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday. And I
Start
plan, yeah, I'm planning on starting it again. I feel like it's wintertime. It's time to pack on some pounds because, to stay warm. But that's
hibernation.
that's not a good idea. It's not how that works. I have a heater right there. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Make good life choices. It's good to be back. Back in the saddle again.
It's good.
Yeehaw.
It's good to hear your voices again.
Thanks.
It is.
I hate my
Thank you,
voice.
Yeah, your voice is kind of irritating.
It is, isn't
It's
it?
good to hear your voice. Not playing.
Envy, it is good to hear your voice. I do love your voice.
Thank you.
It's good.
like
I
that.
do.
Miss you guys.
I hate my voice so much. It's so
It's good. It's
whiny.
good. It's good hearing. your
He's
voice.
good. He's good.
It's good.
He's good. My wife. All right. Love you guys. Good night.